Hey, welcome back to part 3, and we'll continue with Night of the Creeps, the director's cut, which is brilliant. The original 2-disc special edition of Nosferatu, one of my favourite films ever. Definitely be getting the Blu-ray of that. And the Blu-ray of Nosferatu the Vampire, the remake. Now I've got 2 editions of this, Night of the Living Dead. I've got this special edition. And I've got just the... Oh no, sorry, this is the remake. I had 2 editions of the first one, but I threw one out because it got broke, so I had to buy the special edition one. So this is the remake of Night of the Living Dead. This is Nightmare on Elm Street Collection. This is the god-awful remake of it. The Night Flyer, superb film. Another superb film, Night of the Comet. Nightmare City, Ninth Gate, which I really like, Necromantia. Oh, that's Night Watch, the same as up there. Just I got this 2-disc special edition before I got the other one. The Needle, Ozone, Oasis of the Zombies, The Old Dark House, The Orphanage, Offerings, Outpost, Outpost 2, Outpost 3, The Others, Oz Zombie, One Missed Call, the American remake, The Omen trilogy, the Peter Cushing collection, which has And Now the Screaming Starts, Asylum, Flesh and the Fiends, and the Hellfire Club. Box set of The Prophecy 1, 2 and 3. Dr. Phibes Rises Again. Prince of Darkness. Pumpkinhead. Pumpkinhead 2. And I believe that's Pumpkinhead 3. I think it is Ashes to Ashes. Pet Sematary. Pet Sematary 2. Priest. Prison of the Dead, Paranormal Activity, Paranormal Activity 2, Paranormal Activity 3, The Phantom Creeps, Pranks, Primal, The Prison, Predators. But I have the Blu-ray box set of all the Predator films downstairs. The original Phantom of the Opera, The Possession, Phenomena, brilliant film, The Pact, Psalms 21, Pulse, Popcorn, Paranormal Experience, Poltergeist, the 25th anniversary edition. And I'll definitely be getting Poltergeist 1, 2 and 3 on Blu-ray. Prey, Piranha, Piranha 2, Piranha 3D, Piranha 3DD, The Brilliant, People Under the Stairs, Planet Terror, Pontypool, The Pit and the Pendulum, Prowl, Plague of the Zombies, Q, the Winged Serpent, the original BBC editions of the Quatermass Experiment, Quatermass 2 and Quatermass in the Pit. This is the Hammer versions of Quatermass Experiment, Quatermass 2 and Quatermass in the Pit. Quarantine, Quarantine 2, Queen of the Damned, River of Darkness, which is just so goddamn awful. Got that off a friend, thank you very much, Glenn. Revenge of the Creature, The Right, Remains, Reign of Fire, Return to Horror High, Roman Santa, Record, Record 2, Record 3, which I'll be getting on Blu-ray shortly. The first four Resident Evil films on Blu-ray. The last one, Retribution, which I'll have to get on Blu-ray. Resident Evil Degeneration and Damnation, which are both animated. Rise of the Zombies, Raiders of the Living Dead, Return to House on Haunted Hill, The Rika 2, and R Point, which is really good Thai ghost story set during the Vietnam War. And up here I've got 2 editions of this so far, which will soon be 3 if they ever drop the price down on the Blu-ray steel tin. Return of the Living Dead and Return of the Living Dead Special Edition. This has got the documentary on it, More Brains 2 hours, 2-hour documentary. Return of the Living Dead Part 2, Return of the Living Dead Part 3, The Reaping, Rosemary's Killer. Now I believe it's called The Prowler in America, but in Britain for some reason it's Rosemary's Killer. Brilliant film. Rabid, The Raven, The Reptile. This is Stephen King's Rose Red. Nice little ghost story. The Relic. Rare Exports. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. I think it's a Norwegian film, but it's really good. Race with the Devil. The Ruins. Razorback, which is a nice little Australian film. Ravenous, which is absolutely brilliant. Revenge of Frankenstein. Razorblade Smile. Get out of there. The Red Monks. The Ring Trilogy. The American remakes of The Ring. Ring 1 and 2. Season of the Witch, which was really good. Son of Frankenstein. Silent Hill. Silent Hill 2. Now this is brilliant. Silent Night, Deadly Night. Really good film. Scanners box set. Contains 1, 2 and 3. Shadow of the Vampire. Stitches. I cannot say enough about this film. It is absolutely brilliant. I absolutely love it. Survival of the Dead. The Squad. Scars of Dracula. Shaun of the Dead. The Saint, which is really good. Slumber Party Massacre trilogy. The Sleeper. This is the Subspecies box set. It contains Subspecies 1, 2, 3, 4 and Vampire Journals. Sleepy Hollow. See No Evil. Switchblade Romance, really good. Sinister, which was okay. The Shrine, which was actually really good. Splinter. Stakeland. Stir of Echoes. The Skeleton Key. Second Coming. Stormhouse. Sleepwalkers. Stephen King's Storm of the Century. Spookies. Siege of the Dead, which is a German film, wasn't that good. The Signal. Shaolin versus the Evil Dead. The Brilliant Suspiria. Sorrows of Satan. an old silent film, Shock Labyrinth 3D, the original Salem's Lot, the remake, which was really good, She Lives by Night, Son of Dracula, Stranded, Satanic Rites of Dracula, Seed of Chucky, She-Wolf of London, Sleepaway Camp trilogy, Sorority Row, the remake, Solomon Kane, Sin Eaters, Storage 24, Stigmata, Slaughter High, which is absolutely brilliant. That's a Silver Bullet, which is brilliant as well, as is The Stand. These are all my Saw films, got them all. State of Emergency, Session 9, brilliant film. Just got this, the supposedly seriously ultimate edition of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre on Blu-ray. I've got the special edition of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre on DVD, which I'll be keeping. Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2, Part 3, Next Generation, the remake of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Texas Chainsaw Massacre The Beginning, and Texas Chainsaw, which is brilliant. I'll have to start getting these on Blu-ray. Dario Argento's Tenebrae on Steel Tin, brilliant film. The Thing from Another World, the box set of the Thing, the 1980 John Carpenter, plus the remake, well, the prequel, brilliant films. Teeth, Terror Train, Train of the Dead, Dr. Terror's House of Horrors, Tale of the Vampire, 13 Ghosts, Toolbox Murders, the remake, which I thought was really good, Troll Hunter, which is really good, Theatre of Blood, Troll 1 and 2, The Tomb of Ligeia, Tremors box set with the first 3 in it, Taste of Blood of Dracula, Tarantula, the Trollenberg Terror, Them, Trick or Treat, Tucker and Dale vs. Evil, the Universal Monsters box set, which is absolutely brilliant. I got it at a steal for £22. It's got Dracula, Frankenstein, The Mummy, Invisible Man, Bride of Frankenstein, Wolfman, Phantom of the Opera, Creature from the Black Lagoon, and it's also got the Spanish version of Dracula on there. Really good bargain. Ultraviolet, which was a short-lived Channel 4 vampire series, but pretty complicated to watch. All 4 Underworld films, which will be getting replaced with the Blu-ray box set shortly. Unearthed, the brilliant Uncle Sam, Undead, really good film. Vampire of Brooklyn. Now this is Mr. Vampire, one of my absolute favourite vampire films ever. That's The Vanishing on 7th Street, I didn't like that. Mr. Vampire Part 2 from Hong Kong. Part 3 again from Hong Kong. And Vampire Breakfast, which again I had to order from Hong Kong. The John Carpenter Vampire trilogy, with Vampires, Vampires Los Muertos, and Vampires the Turning. First one with James Wood is fucking brilliant. The second one with John Bon Jovi was quite good, but the third one was horrendous. Versus, brilliant zombie film from Japan. Vampires Out for Blood, Van Helsing, Vampire Lovers, Sue Hawk's Vampire Hunters. The Vampire, Mexican vampire film from the 50s. And we have Vamp. This is the DVD version, but I'll have to get the Blu-ray. Vault of Horror. Just move that out of the way. Vlad. Vampire Wars anime. The Vineyard. War of the Dead. The original Wolfman plus Werewolf of London. When the Lights Go Out. Really overrated film. I thought it was rubbish. Wolfman Extended Edition. White Zombie. The Brilliant Wicker Man. The Witches. Witchfinder General. Season 1 and 2 of The Walking Dead, which I'll have to get the Blu-rays of the entire series of that. The Wicked. Wrong Turn Parts 1, 2, 3 and 4, which are absolutely brilliant. Can't wait for them to come out on Blu-ray. The Woman in Black, which is really good. Wild Zero, which I did not care for. Wakewood. Season 1 of Whitechapel. Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust. We of the Vampire. X the Unknown. The Brilliant Young Frankenstein. You're Next. Zombie Night, which is really terrible. Zombie Hunter with Danny Trejo, which I liked. The Zombie Dead. Zombie Holocaust. Zombie Lake, which is absolutely fucking terrible. Zombies Wicked Little Things. Zoltan Hound of Dracula. Zombie Virus. Zombie Nosh. Zombie Flesh Eaters, which is brilliant. Zombie Flesh Eaters Part 2, which is okay. Zombie Flesh Eaters Part 3, which is terrible. Zombie Creeping Flesh. Zombie Diaries Part 1. Zombie Diaries Part 2. Zombieland. Zombie Driller Killer. Zombies of Mass Destruction. Zombie Transfusion. And finally, Zombie 108. Oh, actually it's not finally, because I've got the Phantasm box set up there. Wish I'd have kept the box, but I didn't. And I don't know if I've already mentioned me last few remaining VHS films. But that's my entire collection there. Hope you enjoyed. I will be going through some more in detail. Like I'll probably do like my favourite slashers, favourite vampires, etc, etc. But that's all for another time. So I hope you enjoyed. If you do, give us a thumbs up, and thank you very much for watching.